Hey yo, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out another video. You know, I've had quite a few people ask me if it's worth upgrading or getting a new Tacoma in 2022. With everything that's going on, a lot of people are wondering, should they wait? Well, I've got 5 reasons why you should consider getting a Tacoma right now. Let's go. Look, I get why people might be a little bit hesitant. We've got a global chip shortage still going on, which means inventory levels for the Tacoma are still pretty low. So the question is, should you wait or should you look at getting a Tacoma now? Whether you're getting your first Tacoma or maybe you're trading in an older model, even if it's maybe a 2020, 2019, 2018, and upgrading to the 2022. So that's where we're going to jump in. 5 reasons why you might want to consider getting one right now. So reason number 1, and these aren't in any particular order, but reason number 1 is reliability. And I know you're like, wait, if I've got a 2018 or 2019, how is that any less reliable than a 2022? Well, it's not, but what we know is a new gen Tacoma is on its way. And with any new gen, you know that first and second year reliability, it honestly could be a little bit of an issue. And so if you're gonna upgrade, then this might be a good time because you're automatically getting in something newer. It's got the 3rd gen reliability, which means you're gonna be able to have it reliable and good and running well longer than if you wait a couple years, upgrade to the 4th gen, and then you just never know about those first couple of years. Go back and do your research. Look at the 3rd gen. Look at how those first 2 years went with that 3rd gen. There was a little bit of reliability issues. They were working out some of the kinks, some of the bugs, which is common, right? That happens with any new model of car, any brand, any make, any model. Doesn't really matter. But if you're thinking about keeping a Tacoma for a long time, this might be a great time for you to upgrade, get into a 2022, get into something that's newer, got the 3rd gen reliability, and then you can keep that sucker for as long as you want. Number 2 is along those same lines. You know, when I saw the new Tundra come out, I personally was a little disappointed. I didn't love the look of the new Tundra. What I do love is the look of the Tacoma, the 3rd gen Tacoma. So who's to say when a new gen Tacoma comes out that you're gonna like what it looks like? So if you like the look of the Tacoma, this is a great time for you to upgrade, get into a new one, but keep that 3rd gen look. That is one of the things that makes the Tacoma one of the best looking mid-size trucks, if not one of the best looking overall trucks out on the market. Do you really want to risk it with the new model Tacoma and the changes that Toyota might make? I don't know. I'm a little hesitant. I understand all these things are subjective, right? And a lot of this is really based on my opinion and what I'm seeing out there in the market. So the 3rd one is actually price increases. You know, I bought my Tacoma early summer last year. Inventories were short. I ended up having to find a couple dealerships that I was kind of negotiating back and forth between to try to get the best deal. Now, let's be honest, right? Nobody's giving tons and tons of money off. But you can still negotiate and get a couple different salespeople who they're wanting to make sure they get the sell. Their inventories are low. They don't want to lose that sale to maybe somebody else in their own company. So even though price increases are a thing, I was able to negotiate it a little bit. Now, I was dealing with dealerships all the way from Boise, Idaho down to Las Vegas, and I live right in between those. But, you know, price increases, it seems like trucks, cars, everything's going up. Even if inventory levels and the global chip shortage starts to kind of level out a little bit, do you really think that prices are going to go down on new vehicles? I doubt it. So I think if you wait, you're going to almost always end up paying more than what you're paying now. So if you're considering it, this is a good time because I don't think the Tacoma is going to get any cheaper than it is right now, even though it's more expensive than it was last year. So tying into the overall price of the Tacoma, the majority of the population, myself included, we're financing that. And so what's going to make a difference in your ability to finance it is the price of the vehicle as well as the interest rate that you're getting. And yeah, interest rate's going to vary based on your credit score and your job history, all that kind of stuff. But in general right now, interest rates are still pretty good. We're seeing some inflation in the country. We have seen interest rates tick up a little bit, but overall interest rates are still pretty good. My guess is interest rates are going to keep going up, which means financing that Tacoma is going to get more expensive over the next year, 2 years, and not less expensive. So again, just another reason you might want to consider getting a Tacoma right now. Last reason you might want to consider getting a new Tacoma in 2022. And before I talk about it, hey, do me a favor, hit like on this video, hit subscribe, and join the channel. That way you can see when new videos are coming out. I appreciate it. So the fifth reason you might want to consider getting a Tacoma in 2022 is your trade-in value right now is worth more than it ever has been before. And even though new car values, I don't think are going to go anywhere. Best case scenario, they may level off, but what we've seen is year over year, they do go up. However, trade-in value is a little bit different, right? The used car market, while it does follow the new car market, it's a little different. And right now, trade-in value is higher than ever on a used car. Doesn't matter if you're trading in a Tacoma or anything else, you're going to be able to get more out of your trade-in right now. In fact, my dealership is emailing me wanting to try to convince me to trade in my 2021 for a 2022. Now, why do they want to do that? Well, obviously, they're going to be able to sell 2 cars, sell me a new one, and now they've got a used one in their inventory that's also a Tacoma that they can go ahead and turn around and make money on. So, they're pinging me for it. Now, am I going to do it? I don't know. I've already put some mods into it. I really like what I've got. It was exactly what I wanted. So does it make a difference to go to 2022? At that point, maybe not. Right? There's really no difference in my estimation and in my research on the 2022 and the 21, right? They're pretty much the exact same vehicle. So in that regard, maybe for me, not worth it. Now, if I had a 2019, I might upgrade just for the automatic seats alone. If I was driving something else, like before this, when I was driving a Nissan Maxima, absolutely I would trade it in right now. Resale value is higher than ever. In fact, end of December, I traded in my wife's car, got her one that was 7-8 years newer, and I was shocked at how much they gave us for that trade-in. So trade-ins, one more reason you might want to consider trading in what you've got, get the most value out of it, get a decent price if you can negotiate between a couple different dealerships, and be able to get the best interest rate that you may see in the next few years. So those are my 5 reasons why I think you might want to consider getting a new Tacoma in 2022. Are you thinking about getting a new one? Let me know down in the comments. I'm interested to see what you think. And if there's some reasons that you definitely think you shouldn't wait, also let me know. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.